Okay, so now we're moving on to phase 3. So in phase 3, we want to establish and maintain that full range of motion that we did in phase 2. We also want to continue to improve muscular strength, power, and endurance in her shoulder muscles and overall muscles. And then we want to gradually initiate functional activities. So for this first one, it's going to be that last half of the goals is to initiate functional activities while also doing some of that range of motion. So this is going to be more specific to overhead athletes more than anything, but it can still be done in athletes that aren't overhead because it really does get that shoulder moving. It just might not be a sport specific depending on what their motion is. So it's just going to be a very basic active range of motion overhand throw. You can have them holding a ball. So if they're a baseball player, it can be a baseball or a lacrosse ball, that same size, tennis ball. For a softball player, if you have a softball, you can do that. If you have a quarterback, you can get a football in his hand, just making sure that they're only going through the motion. We're not going to do any kind of actual release or strength of throwing of it. So what she's just going to do is she's going to go up into a throwing motion and just do a very basic through as if she's throwing the baseball. Okay? So you're going to start up. Oh. So we can tell she's not an overhead athlete normally, but so you're going to do it up, and you're going to come across your body. There we go. So it's going to be a throwing motion. We want to make sure that we really get that range of motion, and if they feel comfortable, you can add a little bit of like power through it at the end. If they're feeling comfortable, if they're having no pain, again, it wouldn't be weighted other than the ball in their hand, just to kind of get their shoulder and range of motion going.